I'm joking. I said it's near pedophile too, pal.
I don't think I'm allowed to be watching this. Ooh, what it is, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy JJ, and we back with some more reactions today. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you want to see down below in the comments to be. And today, we got the most offensive jokes ever. Okay, listen, I'm good with a joke. Okay, I love comedy. I even love dark humor. Okay, I find it hilarious. Shocking. I'm like, whoa, but I find it hilarious, okay? And I know you guys do too, because we've reacted to some really dark jokes before, and dark jokes do well on this channel for some reason, okay? So, we got some of the most offensive jokes ever. We finna get straight into it. Don't know what to expect, but expect some laughs, for sure. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Make sure to leave a like and a comment. Let me know what y'all want to see down below in the comments to be, okay?
See the Terry Pratchett documentary about assisted suicide? What? I couldn't watch the bit where the old guy died because I was coming so hard that my glasses fell off.
What did he say? I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just trying to figure out what he said.
See the Terry Pratchett documentary about assisted suicide? I couldn't watch the bit where the old guy died because I was coming so hard that my glasses fell off.
They piled us onto these unair-conditioned trains like fucking sardines. I've never felt so cramped up in my life, like so uncomfortable. I've never felt this uncomfortable in my entire life. At one end of the train, there's Brazilian fans chanting, just ya-da-da-da-da-da. At the other end of the train, there's Australian fans trying to chant back, but it's really like our first World Cup. So there's just like one bloke going, Ronaldo's got big teeth, right? And the singing dies down for just a second, right? Enough time for my dad to go, this is how they used to transport the Jews.
And I was reading the instructions.
What the? Whoa, 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 whoa. That was crazy.
Because it's a pharmaceutical, you have to take these things seriously. I was reading the instructions on the Viagra. It said on the instructions for Viagra, the warnings and such, it said, keep away from children. I thought, what kind of a man do they think I am? That can't maintain an erection with a child.
Oh my God. Lost his soul.
The Catholic Church, they get a great thing at the minute. They say they don't want sex education in schools because it's like giving the kids pornography, as opposed to the traditional Catholic method of educating them, of actually fucking them. Sex education at my school was a muttered warning about the janitor. Catholic Church is just...
That right there is an evil laugh. Holy hell. That is an evil laugh right there.
Catholic Church has just reaffirmed their position on abortion. They don't support abortion, even in cases of rape, which just seems like, what? What's that, son? You'd like to see a picture of your daddy? I'm afraid it's actually more of an artist's impression. You have his cold, dead eyes.
The problem with the whole Catholic priest thing, first of all, is that you know what I mean when I said a whole Catholic priest thing. Because it's not like, oh, the robes are longer this year. Like, that's not what I meant. The problem is the theology, because when you get molested, you're supposed to go to confession. That is fucked up. Like, cause what happens? You get there and you're like, forgive me, Father, for I have, oh, fuck, it's you.
Are they trying to say Catholic priests molest children? and then they expect them to go to confessional to talk about it. Is that what they saying? Because that is legally insane. Like, I swear to God. That is nasty. Oh,
Yes, you saw the whole thing. I mean, I didn't even see it. My back was turned.
So if you drive like Richard Hammond and violent swerve, you're perfectly all right. You'll get away with it.
I think that should be the anti-speeding advert. It should be footage of Richard Hammond trying to remember his own wedding day. She was wearing black, or was it red? Am I married?
This morning. We're not even like an oblique reference to him.
Sarah Palin is very unhappy about her daughter's pregnancy and is considering using the morning after gun. Sarah Palin's got 5 children. One is off to fight in Iraq, so if you're watching the repeat of this, Sarah Palin's got 4 children.
It does not take a lot of imagination to piss off a feminist. All you got to do is run into Now Headquarters or Ms. Magazine and say, hey, which one of you cute little cupcakes wants to come home and cook me a nice meal and give me a blowjob? Blowjob!
Imagine doing comedy like this now. The way these guys would get mauled, harassed. Holy hell. Oh my God.
Oh, that pisses him off. You want to piss off a feminist? Call her a cum catcher. That'll get her attention. Ah, don't act disgusted.
Wow.
How many dead hookers can you fit in a garage? Another 2 if I move my bike.
Another two if I move my bike. I ain't gonna lie. Anybody from Europe that has an accent to their English, peak humans, I swear.
Treat them mean, keep them keen. You all heard that expression? Treat them mean, keep them keen. Treat them mean, you will keep them keen. If that was really true, if that really worked, treat them mean, keep them keen, wouldn't the Jews absolutely adore the Germans?
Yo, I don't know what I'm watching. I don't know. Yo, this is insane. Yo, why was I born so late? Ah, I would have loved to enjoy these, like, when there was, you know what I mean? No filters allowed. Like, oh my gosh.
And I'm waiting. I'm curious what their kid looks like because they're so beautiful. Maybe I want to fuck their kid. I don't know. That's just me saying something terrible because it makes me laugh that it upsets you. That's all that is. Just so you know, it's just enjoyable to me that you're upset. That's all it is. I'm not gonna fuck a kid. I wouldn't do that. Maybe a dead kid. Who are you hurting? He's dead. Who are you hurting? I'm not saying I would kill a kid and fuck him. I'm saying if I found a dead kid in a field and it wasn't raining, I might take a shot. I don't know. I haven't been in that situation.
The Church of England brought out prayers for dealing with the stress of modern life. And the first one was a prayer you say on the train in the morning if you can't.
All right, this guy's accent is so thick. I gotta replay just to understand what he's saying.
The Church of England brought out prayers for dealing with the stress of modern life. And the first one was a prayer you say on the train in the morning if you can't find a seat. I always find that if I pray loudly enough to Allah, get the fucking carriage to myself.
Right.
How? Oh my God! That was a bomber joke. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Get the fucking carriage to myself.
Wow.
Right,
what
we
is going
pixelated a zebra. Katy Perry also recorded the song You're So Gay. It sounds homophobic, but of course she's using the other fashionable version of the word, meaning anything generally bad. And anyone who thinks that sounds offensive should just Jew off. And stop being so bloody black about it.
on?
I was raised Catholic, and my Catholic priest told me when I was 12 years of age, he said to me, he said, God is watching you when you masturbate.
At 12?
I said, is he a pedophile too, Father? I'm joking. I said, is he a pedophile too, Father?
I don't think I'm allowed to be watching this. Oh my god. I don't think I'm allowed to watch this. What is this guy talking about? Did he just call God? Okay. I can't even say that. I don't want to. I don't want to say it. That's insane. My mind is going.
You don't like that, you're going to fucking hate this next bit. The oldest woman ever to give birth gave birth last year. She was 63. Just imagine at 63, the baby didn't have to force its way out. Spent the last 3 months bungee jumping. Every time she went for a shit, it had to brace itself.
Oh my god.
Can you imagine what having a baby must have done to the state of a 63-year-old's fanny? Absolutely nothing at all.
Wow.
Not that blood always means ass cancer. I suffer from hemorrhoids, have done since I was 22 years old. And it's a very young age to get hemorrhoids, but there's a lot of blood involved. If you've never had one, there's a lot of blood involved in a bad hemorrhoid. I've had toilet bowls that look like abortions. No, I'm not, it's not good.
Do you know, I don't know what's going on in Austria. It's gone very suddenly very sexy and kidnappy, hasn't it? Do you know Hallmark have had to bring out a card in Austria that says, congratulations on escaping from your underground sex hell?
Yo, what's going on in Austria? Why is this not on the news? What's going on in Austria?
I'd quite like to see the Austrian version of Grand Designs. Joseph is building a sex dungeon under the garage, but with 3 weeks to go, the concrete still hasn't arrived.
I saw the chief of the New York City Police on the news. He said, we will never forget 9/11. I thought, what's your fucking home, not your phone number?
Now, if there's any lesbians in the room, and I assume there's not because laughter's not your thing. But if there is, I'd like to apologise for that last joke. But if you hate men so much, stop trying to look like them. You never see a Jew dressed as a Nazi.
Wayne Rooney, he gets paid a ridiculous amount of money as well, man. He'd be happy with a tyre on a rope. How old is he, Rooney? 23? They don't usually live that long. I know some people laugh there because they think I'm still saying he's a monkey. I'm actually trying to imply that he has Down syndrome. I'd hate you to go away with the wrong idea.
But it might have been the longest abortion of all time. It took a month to have. Has anyone had an abortion? You're all wrapped with attention now all of a sudden. So I assume you all have. It's a fucking horrible thing to go through. And not horrible in that, oh, it's a living thing. What are we doing? Fuck the living thing. A genital wart is a living thing. If it's going to irritate you for life, burn it off, right? Get the fuck. Bladder cancer is alive and.
This guy just compared an abortion to a genital wart, and I'm losing my shit. Oh my god. Like, yo, these definitely the worst jokes I ever heard in my life. Like, these are definitely some of the craziest things I've heard come out of people's mouths. Wow. Wow.
Growing like a baby in you. If you try to remove that, I'll protest you and say, stop playing God. The reason we had an abortion was it wasn't because It wasn't frivolous. We didn't have an abortion because we weren't ready to take care of a child and we're irresponsible or because we're not financially capable of taking it. The reason we had it is because I really wanted to see what it felt like to kill a baby.
I'm at home, having my cereal, my Cheerios, and there's a carton of milk there with the missing person things on the back. And I've seen 1,000 of them. And it was also the language, it was a plea from the mother. And it was the wording. She just said the name of the little girl, which I won't say, I remember it, and the day and place where she was last seen. And she just said, 5 years old, blonde hair, blue eyes, always happy, please help me. It's an empty room, apart from a mattress, and on the mattress is a little girl with her hands tied. And my fucking heart, 5 years old, blonde hair, blue eyes, always happy, crying her eyes out. It couldn't have been her, I left it.
Don't bother, don't send your children's toys to Africa. Can you imagine how depressing it must be to receive a Tamagotchi that's going to outlive you?
Oh my God! Yo, what did I just watch? I am in complete and utter shock. Because that was the craziest video I think I've ever reacted to in my entire life. That had to have been the craziest video I ever reacted to. Dead ass. What? Yeah. I'm speechless. I'm genuinely speechless. How come I've never seen it before? Bro, like there's so much going on. I couldn't even understand half of it because I was like in shock most of the time. Yo, y'all let me know how y'all feel about that video down below in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all want to see next. I love you guys. Thank you for always be supporting me, you know what I'm saying? We at 8,000. I didn't even think I'd get here. We're still growing. I love y'all. And I'm like, on it next? What? Hopefully a little less more gory. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.